Yeah, here we go. So the spike breaker. Press the wrong button again. And the spike breaker is going to help us destroy spikes, or when we walk on spikes, they'll get destroyed. Which I need to progress to the next section of the game. Which we're actually kind of rounding things down a little bit on the I guess kind of like it could be the end of the game if I so well choose, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go for the proper ending. Like, which is like when I was playing Araya's Sorrow, I did not get the proper ending until I had to actually go back because I was like, oh, is that the end of the game? And I looked up the game because when I finish a game for the first time, I typically Google it. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just breaking the spikes here. So when I finish something for the first time, I usually Google it, go on the wikis and all that. And I found out that that was not the final boss of the game. Um, so I was like, oh shit. So I actually went back and redid it, and beat the game proper, got the proper ending. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Um, Definitely don't want to die there. Oh, I've already got it equipped. Come on, get out of there. Don't waste your time with those clowns. Um, and that's sort of the case with this game. There is two endings effectively. The were skeletons have long, stretchy necks, which doesn't make any fucking sense because I don't know why a werewolf would be able to do that, assuming that's a skeleton of a werewolf. But yeah, two endings to this game, and I'm going to go for the real deal one because the real deal one, you know, makes the most sense to go for, and I don't want to just wrap things up. The real deal one is going to be a little bit harder for me though, and it probably will go like absolute shit for quite a bit. I remember when I was first playing this game, like I had to do some grinding to kind of take on the last boss. But in saying that, I've got so much so many potions, which I definitely can't wait to check the tape, as I have mentioned a million times before, um, to find out what the fuck happened there, because I do not recall doing that. That is baffling to me. If I did do that, then I have no clue. Um, I have no clue what happened there because it's definitely not something that I planned on doing. So this will take us hopefully to the right one. Nope, got a couple of more trips to do, I suppose. Try and get to the perfect one, not this one. Would be nice to be able to pick which one that you went to, but also at the same time, it takes so minimal amount of time that it's not really that much of an issue. It'd have to be a real miserable bastard to kind of, pick that apart. Yeah, this is where I want to be. This is totally where I want to be. Come on. Boom. All too easy. Just travel through absolute silence in those CD rooms. So we're back at the start. Well, it's not really the start. We were already at the start before, but now we're really getting into the proper backtracking. And wow, I think I just made the same dumb damage mistake that I did the first time around. Oh, hold your horses, Buccaneer. What's up here? Ah, very nice. What does that do? Lightning. I don't remember that one. There's something in here. Ah, it's the skill of the wolf. Okay, nice. Not sure what that will do. Let's see. Let's turn into a wolf and nice. So if I quarter circle um quarter circle attack, I can obviously do that little charge attack. He is slow outside of um outside of doing his dash moves, I suppose. Um, There's also like I should mention that you can actually play this game as Richter. And I'm actually playing outside of playing this, I am playing Castlevania Dracula X, where you play as Richter. It's the SNES version of Rondo of Blood. It's like, well, it's similar. It's not Rondo of Blood though. It's just the closest you could probably get to Rondo of Blood. You know, without being Rondo of Blood. I hope they release that at some point. Rondo of Blood's meant to be like one of the best ones. Dracula X, I'm still having a bit of fun with it, but if like the fact that I am having fun with it, and the fact that it's like apparently it's way worse than Rondo of Blood means that Rondo must be better, must be really good. But yeah, you can play as Richter, who you know at the start of this game you play the ending of Rondo, so it would be nice to give that a crack. But I'm playing Dracula X anyway, so hopefully I can kind of get the same sort of vibe. I'm going to skip the majority of this section because it's always a fucking pain in the ass. I don't want to deal with those fencers, and I'd rather just fly my way to victory. And now that we have flight and double jump, there's actually a thing at the top of here that we should be able to get. Hopefully it's not, worthless. I don't think it is. I think it was. I don't think it's like 100% necessary either. So yeah, just go up here. And what do we have ourselves? It's the Morning Star. Morning Star for life. Let's check that fucking thing. Where are you? Um, and it's slightly worse. So although it's slightly worse than the broadsword, but let's just see how it's a little bit faster. So actually, I think speed might be on its side right now. So we'll head up. At least I think we'll head up. We'll head up to here and get the goggles and head over to here because it takes me to the same room. I actually spent a lot of time killing the sword enemy in here, and I didn't get jack shit from doing it, so I'm not going to. I'm not going to pursue that. In fact, we didn't even see the sword enemy because we just flew over him. That's how much I didn't want to deal with it. Let's just avoid enemies in here because at some point I'm going to have to deal with these ravens. The ravens are annoying, so don't want to deal with it. So not going to. Whoa, whoa. Oh, get out of there. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, this is sort of why we needed the spike breaker so we could get this. Just smash my way through here, go through the door of open, and it's Maria. What's she gonna say?
So, did you find Richter?
I
I
don't
have.
know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont.
Really? So he is
How
here.
many Belmonts do you think are
The
in the
one you
fucking
fought was
castle?
the enemy. He was the lord of this castle.
Ooh,
That
controversial.
can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now.
She doesn't like it. So Maria was a kid, and I actually rescued her in Dracula X. I haven't finished Dracula X though, but I will. I will, and I want to finish Bloodlines too. In fact, I want to finish them all. That would be such like a flex for me to be. Oh, I didn't mean to go back that way. Just creak on through that door. But yeah, beating all of the Castlevanias that are on the two collections that I have. But I do want to get the DS games because I would love to play Dawn of Sorrow, which is the sequel to Araya. Although not sure about the art of that game. Everything got changed into anime style art, and I'm a little bit like I don't know. It just looks a little bit cheaper. Um, but I want to give it another go because Soma Cruz, who you play as, is fucking sick. And also it was just such a good game. Like Aria of Sorrow was just fucking phenomenal. It was so much fun. I should definitely actually just give that another go. I mean, they're not relatively long games. you know, I didn't. I think it took me like 3 hours to do. But at the same time, I want to. After this Let's Play, I definitely some Metroid might be very much in store. And I really don't. I don't know. I gotta try and look into hacking that 3DS. Because I think that's just not the 3DS, the mini SNES. Because I think that's just going to be the way to do it, really. Oh, I wasn't paying attention there. Because playing Metroid Fusion or maybe Zero Mission, I feel like Zero Mission. It's like playing Super Metroid might be nice, but I think playing like one of the ones on the Game Boy Advance just might be a little bit more my bag. I think that would be a little bit funner. Because I played Super Metroid so many times. I think playing one of those ones that I'm a little bit less familiar with. Although I have beaten them. I have beaten both of them, and I really like Zero Mission. Apparently, it's just like a remake of the first. Um, the first what's it called? Metroid, which I don't really want to play the first Metroid because it's like you have no map. It's a little bit clunkier. So we're gonna head back to the clock tower, um, or the clock room rather. But yeah, the first Metroid. I mean, I no doubt in my mind that it's still a good game, but fucking um, what's it called? Zero Mission was just money. It was just such a good game. So I think, yeah, I'm definitely going to look into hacking that bad boy. I am getting fucked up. Let's just use my potions. Like I've got a generous helping of them, so I might as well. These fucking enemies, man. Like this particular the blade. Why am I just struggle streaming against this prick? Ah, just jump him. Just get the fuck out of there. I got nothing to prove. I've been this guy. Ah, that was dumb. Oh, he's chasing me down. Get the fuck out of there. God damn. I mean, to be honest, if you're probably watching that, just going like, he's just avoiding enemies. Um, is that like that doesn't bode well for the boss fights? And I don't know what you're talking about. As you've seen already, the nothing's boded well. I've been useless. And I even think if I got played Metroid, I'd like still be just as shit, but with a gun at least. We're gonna head up this way now that we've got flight. The flight mechanic just knocked things over in my room. Go up here, and there should be some little goodies that I can get. In fact, one of them I probably should have gotten a little bit earlier. Get the hammer again. Life apple's pretty good. But we're going to head to the right. This is the room that I want to head to, just because it does have it's like just what is it the gravity boots, which just let me jump a little bit higher. So if I have the special boots and the gravity boots, then I'm in it to win it. But I'm not going to use either of them or both of them together. And now, if I equipped the um, silver ring and the gold ring, this will happen. The clock will move and we should be close to the end of I guess like the sort of the meat of the game, although the ending of the game still is fairly lengthy. And it's quite interesting. I actually I remember when I first did it, it blew my mind. I was like, that's so cool. But it is a bit of a hike, unfortunately. So we'll save. Well, not unfortunately. It's just like it's just a lot of exploration and trying to figure things out, and it should be actually a bit of fun. It is balls to the wall hard though, but there are some goodies that I can find. I really should have gone right and then left, but it doesn't. No matter. I'll be back to where I need to be soon enough. But yeah, we should be able to get some more powerful weapons, some weapons that you couldn't get before that point in the game. I'm trying to be somewhat vague. So we're heading here.
Card?
That voice, Maria?
I'm sorry. You were right.
It's
He
Maria.
has joined forces with the enemy.
She found out
It was
very
the
quickly.
Belmont after all.
Yeah,
But he's the
like you
one we
said that
must
you
be
found a
controlling
Belmont.
him. Whatever we do, we can't harm Richter.
But he
We
must be
we
stopped.
won't.
I know.
Um,
Well,
so
here,
there was that
take this
weapon
with you.
that I
One
had
of
in the
these.
previous
If you wear these, you
recordings that
can
I got
see
called
beyond evil
the tear
illusions.
thing, tie thing.
Thank you. It
Um,
has been a few
so
years since I saw
it's
your
like a
friend.
cursed sword, but it's like more like it's really weak. It's like weak against most of the enemies because they've all got darkness, um, like a darkness buff. But it is strong against one enemy, one boss in particular. It's strong against Richter. That's why it's near Richter's boss fight, which we will be heading towards right now. I am not going to use it. In fact, that scene right there is sort of a missable scene to a degree. I mean, it's not that missable. I mean, you kind of have an idea that you want to, you get both the silver and the gold ring, right? So you know that that must be something. We're going to quit the holy glasses, and we're going to head back up this way. Actually, I'm going to save because it's always nice to save scum. But yeah, I mean, it's strong against Richter, but we killing Richter is not the good ending. That's the bad ending because obviously you don't want to kill a Belmont. Um, I mean, unless you're Dracula, part of Dracula's army, I suppose. But we are on the side of good, so we're not going to do that. We're going to try and rescue Richter, and that's why we got the need to get the holy glasses right there, the holy goggles, whatever they were called. Ah, you dirty bastard! Ah, you dirty bastard! So getting the goggles, super needed, super necessary, because you can't do it without it. As far as I'm aware, I mean, you might be able to, but I don't think you can. Or at least it would be very, very much painful to have to do it without it. Oh god. Oh god. Let's use the books. Use the book, man. The poltergeist. It's fucking me up. Oh, these pricks again. Let's just jump over him. Take some damage. Jump over him. Oh no, 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 no. God damn. Useless at this game. I'm telling you, I'm useless at that's all I've learned from any of these Let's Plays is that I am just trash. Just god awful at everything. Every kind of game you could think of, I just no good at. At one point, I'll play a game where I just feel like I'm an absolute master of the game, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So where are we now? We're not where we want to go, so we're going to keep on keeping on until we get to the top one, which is where we are. So we're now going to head towards Richter, and Richter's taken refuge in a very interesting place to take refuge. He has chosen Dracula's um, kind of, I don't know, just throne room, which is typically, if you're a fan of Castlevania, that is typically where he is, like where you fight Dracula in every game. Is it where you fight Dracula in this game? No. Is that a good weapon? I didn't even attempt to try and pronounce it. Was it the Falchion? It's slightly worse. I'm pretty happy with the Morning Star, so let's go and overwrite our save just in case I die, which could, you know, I say just in case. Let's not kid ourselves here. It's very, 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 very possible. So yeah, now we are heading towards Dracula's throne room, which, if you remember, or you were paying attention, or what have you, this is exactly where we start the game at. Um, I feel like there is something around here that I don't know how to activate, so maybe if I go up this way. Nah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Pretty sure there's a room up here, but I can't remember. Maybe if I destroy something? I got nothing. Anyway, it's Richter.
I've been waiting for you. Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Because
Count
he's
Dracula
funky like
rises
that.
but once every century.
He's also got the
I
worst
hold the
logic
trophy.
ever.
If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
I mean, not really. I
If
mean,
the
that means that you've got to keep
resurrection
battling
fails,
him.
then so be it.
So let's fight Richter. But you can see this orb up here. This green orb. Oh god, Richter's smoking me. Richter is smoking me. So this green orb is what we need to do. Destroy. That is the real target of this fight. Not not Richter. He is rinsing me. I just got fucking absolutely decimated there. I did really badly in that fight. Um, Thankfully I saved, but fuck, I didn't expect to do so badly there. I actually smoked him the first time or on the previous playthrough. What can you do? I mean, I'm just talking about this mythical playthrough where I'm super good at the game. That's my that's the secret to a good Let's Play. Talk about something that happened offline where you're super cool and super good. Um, and then when it comes to the actual Let's Play, just play like absolute shit and just be like, oh no, no, no. I'm telling you, I'm actually really good at this game. That's the best way to play. Okay, let's uh let's make sure that we don't stitch ourselves up here. Um, we gotta fuck that thing up. Okay, let's avoid Richter at all costs. Oh, he's doing big damage. Oh, he's got me fucking corner trapped. The cross up. Richter. He's got the Vampire Slayer too. I'm getting rinsed. He's doing big damage to me. And there we go. It's Shaft. So apparently in Rondo of Blood, Shaft is trying to resurrect Dracula.
Count Dracula.
Also, hell of a name. He's black exploitation films over here. He's just a fan of it. He loves Isaac Hayes.
No. What have I done?
Thank you,
Interesting.
Alucard, for
So
saving
that
Richter.
is
Alucard?
where the game would
The
end
same
if you
Alucard who
killed
fought
Richter.
alongside my ancestor, Trevor Belmont?
Yeah, it's
Over 300
Castlevania
years
3,
ago.
Dracula's Curse.
No time for small talk. Is the person who controlled you in that castle over there?
Or the
Yes,
Castlevania
I think
series.
so.
Apparently
Good.
Richter and
Take the
Maria and
body
all
leave
that.
here.
Rondo of
I'll
Blood is meant
fix
to
this.
be
All right.
Castlevania Nocturne for fans of the series. Um, but yeah, that's where the game would end, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we are going to persevere to a new part of the game. So we are in the inverted castle. So as you can see, everything's upside down. And basically, the whole castle is upside down. I see. I told you there was a way to open that, but I don't know how. But it's open here. So let's grab some goodies. So life max up, heart max up. Oh, life max up. Ah, what's that? Bastard sword. And what's the bastard sword like? It's really good, so we're gonna take it. Um, so I told you that like this part of the castle has just like stronger weapons, stronger items. Um, and basically everything is upside down, which is so like to me, I think is like incredibly clear that like clever. When I first saw this, Holy Mail, I don't know if it really does any difference on defense. Hold on, does nothing on defense. Um, oh well, what can you do? Definitely not turn into a wolf. Okay, so with the castle being upside down, we have new problems. Like, and I also think it's like incredibly clever that they like they must have designed the entire game to be able to be played upside down. Like the whole level design in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. When I first saw this, I was like, this game is on another level that I am unaware of. Like crazy, crazy. So with this section of the game in the map, there are 5 items that we need in order to face Dracula. So Dracula is being resurrected, and he is in the um, the area where we found Maria, where she gave us the holy glasses goggles. So this is the Darkwing Duck over here. I know it says bat. Um, this is um, one of the bosses that has one of the items. So you need the 5 items. The 5 items will let you fight Dracula, and that is the final boss of the game. And he is where Maria was in the center of the clock tower. Um, if I actually if I get to a point where I've used up all of these potions, I'm gonna blow my fucking mind. It will just it's gonna just tell you everything you need to know about how fucking incompetent I am at the game. Um, Hopefully we can do this pretty easily. Yeah, nice. Too good, too good. So he's gonna drop that item, and in doing so, we got the Ring of Vlad, and we are now 4 items away. I'm gonna go back to save. And then we will push on rather. I'm gonna say persevere, but I'm like, no, I've said that a million times already. Let's try something else. Let's bring some variety to this let's play. Let's bring me stumbling over my words to this let's play again too.